Hi everyone, this is Trey with Student of the Leaf. So, we have another amazing interview. Well, the interviewee was amazing. Actually, I got to sit down with Desiree from Drunk Chicken Cigars. Yes, Drunk Chicken Cigars, out of DC. And what can I say? Very hospitable, very informative, and a great story. Not to mention, she also has a great team behind her as well too. Had opportunity to meet them, and you know what? We'll talk about that after. Hi everyone, my name is Trey with Student of the Leaf. And today, I actually have a really special guest with me here at TPE. We have Desiree with Drunken Chicken Cigars.
So can I just do one little thing?
Yes.
It's Drunk Chicken Cigars. We're not drunken yet, but we're working on it. It's early.
So, my apologies. I'm thinking about myself last night because, oh my gosh, these parties have been phenomenal.
Yes, they have been. But you know what? It's no need to apologize. People say it so much.
Okay.
Drunken Chicken, that we bought the URL.
Okay.
Drunken Chicken Cigars and Drunk Chicken. So even though if you type it in wrong, it'll go straight to the website.
You know, that is so smart because, you know, when you're typing in to the web browser, it's so easy to do Student of the Leaf, LEEF, or whatever. So for you to actually purchase Drunken Chicken Cigars when your actual name is Drunk Chicken Cigars, that's very smart of you.
Yeah, I mean, I kept hearing it and hearing it, and instead of always correcting people, because it's not offending me. I don't understand why the difference, but it's something that's cultural that everybody says drunken. I just we can do that and be that too and work with it.
Yes.
So that's what we did.
Where are you based out of?
I'm based out of Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.?
Yes, that's where our headquarters is right now. All of our cigars are rolled here in the United States, in Florida. So I'm going to sing a song. Born in the USA. All of our cigars are born in the USA.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All of your cigars are born here in the USA. Do you actually have your cigars rolled down like in Nicaragua, Dominican?
No, they are born here. We source our leaves, and we roll every one of our cigars here.
Now, is it, are the seeds from like Puerto Rico or Cuba or anything like that? Do we know that?
No, so I don't grow tobacco.
Okay.
So what we do is buy our tobacco from different sources, mostly Oliva tobacco, but most of the other we do buy from other sources, and we're expanding where we get some of our leaves from. Sometimes there's shortages of the leaves that we use, so we want to make sure that we're always able to grow. And when we do get new leaves, one of the things that we have to be very conscious of is making sure our blend stays the same. Okay. So we do. When we get new leaves, we have to tweak it sometimes to make sure that we are keeping our consistency. That's very important to us.
So I've smoked a couple of the Dream cigars. That's part of your line, right? Living the Dream? I want to make sure.
You're smiling.
So I've already messed up on Drunk Chicken, so I want to make sure that I'm saying everything correct now. But it is Living the Dream. That actually, I fell in love with it. The first stick that I had to the third stick I had, it was consistent, and I got them at different times so that I know that they were probably rolled at different times. So the fact that, you know, you're getting your leaves, but you're keeping the flavor profile the same, I can kind of attest to that.
Well, that's very important. Every time we get a new pale barrel batch of leaves, we test them and make sure we roll a couple, we let it sit, we make sure we smoke it, and if it's not okay, what do we need to do? So we will tweak it. We have done that a few times. So consistency, that's one of the things that I can tell you that you can count on when you pick up a Drunk Chicken cigar.
Perfect. So can I ask you a hardball question now?
Okay.
Where did the name Drunk Chicken Cigar come from?
That's a hardball question. That's an easy question.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I have a chicken farm. I'm right outside Washington, D.C., and all of my friends, grew up in the city, and they come over and they see the chickens, and what chickens do, they fight, they squabble, they pick at each other, they fall out in the sun when it gets warm, and the first time they did it, I thought I killed all of my chickens all at once.
Wait. They fall out?
They like to sunbathe. You know how we like to sunbathe? They do too, but they spread their wings and fall out, so their wings are getting the sun, And it's like, and they almost look drunk when they're falling out.
Yes.
So my friend said, "Look at your chickens. You should call this place the Drunk Chicken."
Okay.
We were really drunk, but that's a whole other story. So I thought it was funny. My fiance Rico thought it was funny. So we did a plaque said, "Welcome to the Drunk Chicken," where we smoke cigars, drink whiskey, and we're living the dream.
Nice.
So before there was ever a thought of rolling cigars for ourselves, having a company, it was the Drunk Chicken.
Which cigar out of your line was your very first cigar that you wanted? And actually, before we even get into that, do we want to talk about all of your cigars that's in your line?
One of the things is that we try to be fun with it. When you think of, your friends come over and say, name the place Drunk Chicken, you kind of think it's funny. This is a lifestyle. We're living the dream. I'm living the dream right now. When people say, how you doing? I'm living the dream. That's your answer. That's what it should be.
Yes.
I'm able to smoke cigars and drink whiskey and sell cigars.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Does not get much better than that. So for me, the Drunk Chicken, the farm lifestyle, the relaxation, the friends, the family coming over and sharing, that's what it's all about. So that's what our motto is to be relaxed, have fun. And that's why we wear t-shirts, jeans, and comfortable, and we treat everybody like family.
Okay, so this is the lineup right here.
Yeah, so you asked me what was the first cigar.
Can I guess?
You can guess.
In my hand, we do have Living the Dream. I don't know if you can see that.
That's a Habano with Dominican fillers. It is smooth. Light. It's a medium in strength, but it's very smooth cigar.
Okay. So we have Living the Dream. We have Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams. It's a Connecticut wrapper with the Nicaraguan filler with a sweet tip. So it has cocoa and vanilla flavor.
Nice. We have the infamous Mother Clucker.
That mother clucker. That mother clucker right there is a Habano with Ecuadorian filler. So you have heavy cedar, light white pepper, still very smooth. Most of the pepper is only when, almost got ran over.
We're at TPE. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. And really on the retrohale, that's where you will see the pepper, but it is an amazing cigar.
And then we have the Fat Hen.
All right. The Fat Hen, another Habano. Guess what? I love Habanos. And this Habano is a combination of the Living the Dream and Mother Clucker. It's Ecuadorian and Dominican fillers. It has a little bit of that cedar. It has a little hint of that spice, but that Dominican smooth, creamy nuttiness came out when you combine them.
And I do not know which one this one is. It has the acronyms DCO. I'm thinking Drunk Chicken Organization?
Original.
Original. I found the original recipe.
The original recipe, yes. This is a Mexican San Andreas, Nicaraguan Lajero. It is full body, earthy, it's wheat, hay, that type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick out of all of those right there, which was the original, I'm going to vote with my gut and say the Drunk Chicken Original. Or is it Living the Dream?
No, if we're talking about blended first, it would be the original.
Okay.
With then the Mother Clucker, then the Fat Hand, then the Living the Dream, then the Sweet Dream.
Okay.
However, what we started selling first was all five.
Together, wow.
All five. We started the company, all five, because these were blended for myself and my fiance Rico, based on how we like to eat and drink and smoke. Full body whiskey, afternoon, evening. For me, he likes it. That's his regular go-to cigar. The Mother Clucker, red wines, because that complements that cedar. I love red wines. He loves red wines, and it's just a great combination. I smoke a lot of cigars. He smokes a lot of cigars. So, you smoke quite a few. You want something that's just smooth, and you don't want something heavy to pick up. Living the Dream. I do this one and the Sweet Dreams a lot when I'm doing trade shows because I need to keep my head, but I want to smoke a cigar. The Fat Hen came in the Shorty Torpedo, the original launch of it, but that was for me to go to work. I wanted a solid medium cigar that I can have a 45-minute break and then go back into the office and
Yes. Back in the day, inside of office, they used to smoke cigars. You used to smoke cigarettes or whatever to decompress. But cigars were that relaxation thing, and that's how deals were made. They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't. They don't.
We need to get back to that, America.
Yes, I agree. And then the sweet dreams, we were like, I don't like sweet cigars, I don't like sweet cigars, but we tried it out at the manufacturer, and I was like, there's something to this, I really like it. And so I said, I'm gonna take it home and smoke it some more, and I fell in love with it. And so cream, coffee, maple syrup, it is just amazing. So it's a must-have, morning time, afternoon, dessert. It's a great cigar. And then it's actually my go-to when I'm doing these events, because I said living a dream, a sweet dream, but you're talking mouth, and you want something, a taste. Yes. So I do the sweet dream to help keep that.
Okay.
So yeah.
And it breaks it up because I mean, most, I don't want to say all the cigars are, have the same flavor profile, because they don't. But having something that's not overly sweet, but at the same time, it's not an infused cigar.
No, it's just a sweet tip.
Correct.
So it's really light, very complimentary notes of cocoa, vanilla.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with this. And most people that say, I don't like sweet cigar, you can tolerate, if not fall in love with this cigar. And everybody that likes, I said it.
Everybody.
That is a bad word most times. But people that like sweet cigars, but they say, oh, they're too sweet, this is the one to try.
Okay. It's one cigar that was left out of here.
The Homicidal Hand.
The Homicidal Hand. I was looking forward to hearing about that one.
Well, the Homicidal Hand, we're sold out of the Homicidal, and we don't even have any more to give away. The Homicidal Hand was the cigar that I actually made to sell.
Okay.
My first cigar I made to sell. What I say, I test marketed it with, listened to what people were saying, that the DCO wasn't full body enough, so I said, it's full body for me, but it wasn't full body, they wanted something heavier, so that's what I was going for. I test marketed it, asked a lot of people to smoke it, try it out. It is a Pennsylvania broadleaf with double Ajero.
Okay.
It's double Ajero. I made 250 boxes. It was originally supposed to just go out on the market as a full production, but the Pennsylvania broadleaf disappeared. It became Bigfoot. We looked for it, couldn't find it. So we said it's eventually going to come back, and we'll just make it a limited edition. When it came back, we made another 250 boxes, which we just released in January. They sold out, and the next run will be August, so look out for it in August.
So what I'm hearing is, if you see the Homicidal Hand out there, buy it. Purchase it, because it's like Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's Bigfoot. And August is going to be our once a year thing. I'm committing to 200 boxes, but I'm trying for 200 to 300. Just depends on how much we can find them.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Like I said, Desiree, I mean, you have a phenomenal establishment here. I mean, from the names to the stories itself. And what goes behind all of that is a great team. And
oh yes, I love my team.
do we want to go ahead and introduce everyone here? Come on in.
This is Tanya Pritchett. She's out of Georgia, so if you see her, come this way. There you are. You see she's out of Georgia, so if you see her, please check her out. She does lots and lots of events in Georgia. We have James Johnson. He's out of Georgia as well.
Yeah, I'm James. I'm in Atlanta. My social media page is CigarJames3 _ Drunk Chicken Cigars.
There we go.
There you go. So check him out. He's amazing. He's at all your local lounges out there. So see if you can find him.
I will say James is okay because he was in the Navy. So we have a little bit of...
Thanks for your service.
We have Eric. Eric, come on down. The price is right. You all don't even see him over here running like the price is right. Yay. There's the mic right here. So Eric is in the Washington, D.C. area. Although he is our national ambassador, you'll find him all over the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, so he goes everywhere.
Well, this is my first TPE. We had a great time in Vegas this week. Looking forward to PCA coming up in July.
Yes.
Doing some great things with Drunk Chicken Cigars. If you haven't had one, make sure you get one.
And he is, what's your Instagram?
Ambassador _ DCC on Instagram. I am the ambassador.
He is the ambassador, so check him out. All the ladies love him. We have a couple other. We have Clee Johnson out of New York. We have Armando Gutierrez out of Texas. We're bringing on a few more ambassadors in the next few weeks. We are growing, so I'm super excited. I'm super blessed to have such a supportive group. I couldn't ask for anything more.
And you are holding your composure so well because that growth, you hold
should've-
yourself very well.
Thank you. That's just right now. But yeah, I get nervous and anxious, but I also try to stay focused. And I heard a story of, and the moral of the story is, although I can't see the end or the clearing through the forest,
Yes.
I just put my one foot in front of the other until I make it there.
All right, and as Dory said, just keep swimming.
Yes. Dory
Desiree.
did say that.
Thank you very much for sitting with me for a little bit. To all the viewers out there, listeners out there, make sure to check out Drunk Chicken Cigars. It's
.com.
.com.
And if you're looking for a lounge, drunkchickencigars.com/locations. Put your zip code in. Hopefully you'll find a location near you. We're in over 250 lounges across the U.S. and we're in the U.K. as well.
Oh wow. Okay. International.
International, yay!
All right.
That happened in December.
So remember to keep smoking, keep enjoying, and keep learning, because we're all students. Students of the leaf.
Yeah, students of the league, definitely.